I'm really excited for this one, guys. This is our first Waterfield video. Today we're doing a Tech Folio backpack review. In this video, I'm gonna show you the honest pros and the cons of this backpack. We're gonna pack it out. And if you're not quite feeling the Waterfield Tech Folio, you're gonna wanna stick around to the end because I got a couple alternative recommendations for bags that might better suit your needs. But first things first, let's talk about the gist of the Waterfield Tech Folio backpack. You see that right there? Canvas and leather. And when I think of Waterfield, I really think of those things, right? They're a very San Francisco brand. Their bags are made in SF, in San Fran. And they're all about canvas and leather sometimes, but really canvas. They do ballistic nylon as well, but it's a brand that has like just canvas in their heart, which we'll talk about the pros and the cons of canvas as a fabric in the next section. Some of the bag's top features being a quick access magnet pocket in the front of the bag, 2 clamshell style compartments, a beautiful interior lining that I'm gonna nerd out about when we get there. I can't wait. God, I love this lining. A luggage pass-through holder that allows you to carry your bag vertically on your suitcase, and a lot more things that we're gonna break down throughout the entire video. Now, it should be noted this bag comes in 2 sizes. The standard, which is this guy, and then the slim, this guy. The standard is around 19 liters in size, and the slim is around 13 liters in size. And minus a wider middle panel, they're basically the exact same bag. The bag also comes in a variety of material and color options, including wax canvas and ballistic nylon. This is the wax canvas with chocolate leather, slim. We got a height of 16 inches, a width of 13 inches, and a base depth of just around 4 inches. Now, while I love me the combo of wax canvas and leather, one unfortunate trade-off of that can be weight. As you can see here, this 13-liter bag weighs over 3 pounds, which we just gotta double check and verify on scale numero dos. Yep, 3.2 pounds. Definitely not a lightweight bag. This is the bag when it's empty, and this is the bag when it's fully packed out and worn of the Nomads Nation team. I'm 5'8", Margaret's 5'2", and we're gonna pack out this bag throughout the entire review so you can see exactly what it fits. All Waterfield products are backed by their lifetime warranty against manufacturing defects. And for all that, the slim version runs around $359 USD, and the standard runs around $379 USD. This bag is a vibe. And if at any point during this review you find yourself like just vibing with that vibe, and you're gonna make a purchase, we do recommend that you do so using the first link in the description below. Reason being, that link makes sure that you get the best price, and we oftentimes have discount codes. But that link also helps support the Nomads Nation YouTube channel and team so we can keep making the best bag reviews on the web. Thank you very much. Okay, let's talk about the front of the Waterfield Tech Folio backpack. We always start this section by talking about the aesthetic. And this is a bag, like I said, it's a vibe, you know? This is the, I'm kind of like businessy, but don't take myself too seriously. I like heritage, maybe I got a little bit of hipster in me. I started my own small business, but I also went to the Grizzly Bear concert in town last week. Canvas is a cotton fabric, and it's wax, it's like literally wax is applied to it, which is why it develops that patina, right? So it carries the mark of your journey. And this is a 15-ounce heavy-duty wax canvas. And leather, you know the deal with leather. This is a full-grain leather. And you can see right here, between the scarring that you'll get on the wax canvas and the leather, that's not a bug. That's by design, right? This is a bag that has character. It's got a timelessness to it. And it's why the bag is so expensive, on top of the fact that it's made in San Francisco. American labor, not cheap. But while me personally, like I'm a big fan of the canvas leather combo, one downside of that is both of these fabrics are quite heavy. 3 pounds for a 13-liter backpack is, that's a tough ratio for some people to swallow. So for this bag, you gotta love the vibe because the trade-off is definitely its weight. Waterfield's logo, super subtle, love that. And I got a bit of a love-hate relationship with this magnetic pocket right here. Let me explain why. So the pocket runs about this deep, and it's a good quick access pocket. And for me, I like to put things that I want quick access to in quick access pockets. So something like a phone or my AirPods, right? Slide it on in, and you got the magnetic closure to help secure it. But on the flip side, there is no zipper covering this. So if you do get caught in a rainstorm, in SF possibly, whatever's in there could get wet, will get wet. And also it's not super secure. The upside down test, you gotta really do it to get it out. But also that might, you know, inspire some thievery. I'm not sure. What are your thoughts on this pocket? Would you use it? Not secure enough for you? Let me know what you think in the comments below. But for now, I'll keep my AirPods in there, and screw it, phone as well. That's it for the front. Let's talk about the middle of the Waterfield Tech Folio backpack. Now, they're not lying about this bag, calling it slim. It's definitely slim. Like, if you carry a lot of gear, this is not gonna be a size that works for you. The standard might, closer to 20 liters. It's like a typical everyday carry. The 2 main compartments are protected with YKK. PU-coated zippers are great because like the leather and the canvas, it will help protect against rain, but PU-coated is polyurethane, and over time getting a lot of zipperage and a lot of exposure to sunlight could peel. I like Waterfield zippers. They're metal, they feel premium. They both got these little holes in it so you can put them together and pop a lock on there, keep your bag extra secure. But they are a little on the jingly loud side, which could be a little irksome. Compartment number 1. This lining. I love it. It's like a burnt orange gold color. It just looks classy. It fits the vibe of the bag. And because it's a lighter color and the ripstop reinforced stitching, you can see all the circle-y shapes there. That also has like a little shine to it to help kind of like double that highlight effect. Overall, it's a beautiful fabric that has some great functionality to it as well. On the front flap, we have 1, 2, 3 zippered mesh pockets, 1, 2 lining pockets. Then on the flip side, we've got 2 pockets made out of this material. It's like, feels like a, I don't know, like a hoodie, like a warm hoodie you'd buy at like Uniqlo or something. Sort of a microfiber feel to it. 2 more zippered pockets above that, key leash, and another lining pocket. So lots of organization, which makes sense. It's a business backpack, so you're gonna have your business cards, your tech stuff. Let's take a look at the other compartment before we pack it out. This is where the majority of your tech stuff could potentially go. It's a bit simpler on this side. We got 1, 2 lining pockets, a tablet sleeve, and a laptop sleeve, protected via Velcro. Let's pack it out so you can see what it fits. All right, you can see here I got a bunch of standard I'm going to work stuff. I need a tech folio stuff. But one thing to note, like right out of the gate, is, you know, the slim version of this bag. It's not gonna fit a lot of bulkier things. At least I don't think so. I mean, let's test it out. This is the Alpaka headphones tech pouch, which is actually discontinued, but I love it, so I still use it. I do take that back. It actually has a bit more capacity in this front compartment than I had originally anticipated. But I guess that makes sense. This is a flatter compartment, so that leader edge has got to be in here. So okay, that works. I get it. You win this round, Waterfield. But really, with all the pocketing this bag is offering, you're probably not going to carry a tech pouch. So let's see what it can handle. I got a power adapter, my overhead headphones in between these 2 pockets. Don't know if that's meant for that, but it works. Reading glasses, mouse, and a portable battery. Put those in the zippered pockets. I will say at this price point, not a huge fan of the mesh that Waterfield is using. Kind of just feels a little cheap to me. It gets the job done. Mesh is great because you can see through it, so you know what you put where. But it's just not my favorite mesh at this price point. See if I can fit my umbrella in this top sleeve. I can! Tight. A little magnifying glass. Gonna put that right there. Tape measure. Just all my small little tools being slowly organized throughout the bag. Keys on the key leash. I like this is a nice metal hardware key leash. Feels premium, unlike the mesh. And then I'm gonna just kind of throw a hoodie in the middle and see if I can even close this guy, which I think I'm gonna be able to. You know, I'm not gonna lie, this thing looks pretty slim, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna fit all that stuff in there, but it actually packs a little bit of a punch to it. I'm impressed. So the bulkier bits of gear for the slim, they're definitely going in this main compartment. And then your flatter items, we're gonna put in this back pocket. I got a 12-inch tablet, slide that in the tablet sleeve. Love what we got going on here. This fabric right here is like a microfiber fabric. It's super soft. Oh God, it's just so cozy. And it's like a satisfying thing. Like you just feel like your tech gear is gonna be taken care of in a pocket like that. Speaking of tech gear, laptop, 13-inch MacBook Pro, slide that right in. Velcro secures. False bottoms are great because it means that the bottom of the laptop compartment is slightly suspended, so if you drop your bag, your laptop's less likely to get hurt. There's a little bit of a false bottom there, just like the fabric is kind of creating a little bit extra padding, but it's not the world's best laptop compartment, I can say that. I got a cutout of a 16-inch MacBook Pro. Yep, MacBook Pro 16-inch check. I got a 17-inch Asus VivoBook. Are we getting a fit? It's gonna make it. Ooh, it fits in the sleeve, but I don't think the bag will close. It's gonna be close. Oh my, yeah, just barely makes it. That was dramatic. Oh my God. But I would say this corner, it's denting, it's really pushing out. I don't think this is gonna work for most 17-inch laptops. Got a couple notebooks with me as well. I mean, it's a tech folio, right? You need notebooks if you're working. Slide those in with the tablet. Really decking this bag out, see what I can get away with. In these pockets here, there's some pistachios, a little snack later, some tissues. See if it'll close. We definitely have less volume to work with in this tech compartment, but we're still definitely getting closure. Now notice the one straggler is our water bottle. This is a 24-ounce Earthwell. No external water bottle holders on this or on the standard version of the bag. But if you have a slim-ish water bottle, I think it might fit. Nah, not necessarily. Actually, I'm gonna use a more standard size water bottle. Where's my Patagonia? Patagonia, Columbia, tomato, tomato. 24-ounce Columbia. I'm gonna throw it in this lining pocket here and see if we can get closure. Yeah, that should work. So, you know, it's 13 liters. Space is limited, but if you're okay sacrificing some things here, some things there, you don't carry a lot of gear, you can absolutely make it work. Capacity is actually better than I thought. And you can see the bag has a very square-like shape, which means if it's packed out the right way, it does self-stand decently. It's not a great self-stander, and it depends what's at the base of the bag. But if you pack it out the right way, you can definitely make it work, sort of. Moving on, let's talk about the back of the Waterfield Tech Folio backpack. Top handle, love it. Full grain leather trimmings. It's got a nice feel to it and a nice smell. I love the smell of leather. Is that weird? I'm still gonna do it. Gonna get my nose all up in you. And I love this handle not only because my nose enjoys the scent, it's quite pungent, but also the grabbage real estate happening here, right? A lot of room, very functional. And when I was wearing the bag, I didn't feel this handle interfering with my neck at all. Sometimes that can happen if this is too loose. Let's talk comfort. Now, this is a 13-liter bag, so you're not gonna deck it out like you would like a 25 or a 30-liter bag, so you don't need the chunkiest of shoulder straps. We've got a little bit of padding on these straps. A little bit of padding on the back compartment as well, but I'd say more or less it's no frills, pretty minimalist, which is what I would like on a 13-liter. I'm not sure about the 20-liter though. I might want a little bit more bulk to my shoulder straps for a larger bag. Moving on down, we have metal hardware as well, which, you know, you're getting a lot of that noise with the metal zippers. It's just a lot of, it sounds like it's like a DJ set. So, metal hardware feels great, but one thing to be aware of is that sometimes metal hardware can slip over time when it comes to the nylon webbing. Which, speaking of which, the nylon webbing is pretty cheap feeling for the price point. Corners have to be cut, I get it, but this is what I do. I review these bags at these price points, and I just want you to know where I think those corners are being cut. And the nylon webbing, this is basic. It's not even like seatbelt webbing, but you know, whatever. Because on the flip side though, we do have this dangle stopper here, which is appreciated because at $350, I don't want this happening. Tell him, little guy. Stop the dangle. These are on the looser side. They're not really keeping the excess webbing perfectly in place. They're kind of sliding all over, but it gets the job done. Since I got the bag on, let's talk about the most important thing, which is the comfort, which again, 13 liters. It's not gonna be the heaviest of bags. Feels good, it's light. I can feel a little bit of ventilation with the back panel. It's a small bag, let's not overcomplicate it. It gets the job done. Now, a quick side note, if you're still here, there's a good chance that you're a bit of a bag nerd, because otherwise, why would you listen to me rant about all these crazy nerdy bag things for as long as I have been? And if that's the case, I just wanna let you know that here at Nomads Nation, we don't just do bag reviews, but we serve the greater Cary community, AKA bag nerds like you and I, also with the Nomads Nation newsletter. And that newsletter, it's kind of like I'm your reporter in the field, and I'm taking you on a deep dive into what's happening on like a weekly or bi-weekly basis in this amazing world of bags, because we're going through like a revolution in the world of bags right now. It's crazy. It's awesome. So if you want to keep up to date with what's happening in the world of Cary, I'm talking the biggest releases from the biggest brands and the smallest brands too, and like the boutique brands and everything in between, then you're going to want to sign up to the Nomads Nation newsletter, which you can do so by searching for this globe emoji in the description below. I hope to see you in your inbox. Now let's talk about the overall pros and the cons of the Waterfield Tech Folio backpack. Pro number one is it's got a slim look while still providing some impressive capacity. Pro number two for me, oh my God, I'm in love with this lining. But the biggest pro is probably the biggest reason why you're attracted to this bag is the incredible canvas and leather materials. They're high quality, they look amazing, they feel amazing, chef's kiss. But on the cons, this bag is not perfect. Some problems I have with it. The security of this front pocket, meh. For the laptop compartment, the false bottom could be better. And the biggest of all is that this thing is only 13 liters, but it weighs 3 pounds. It's definitely a heavy bag. But if you're still watching this, there's a good chance they might be thinking to yourself, Aaron, for the canvas leather combination, I would have taken double the weight. I love the bag, I'm totally picking one up. And just a reminder, we do recommend that you do so with the first link in the description, just because that's where the best price is, and if we have discount codes, that's where they are. But we also talked about some potential alternatives that might better suit your needs. Let's talk about them. Alternative number one is this guy right here, the Alpaka Metro backpack. It's a great option for you if you're looking for a smaller businessy backpack, but you're like, damn, 3 pounds, that's heavy. I really wanted canvas, but this guy made me realize I want something lighter weight, because this backpack looks great, feels great, and comes in at almost half the weight at 1.8 pounds. And the second alternative recommendation is going to be the Nutsac Messenger, but also really anything from Nutsac, because again, they're a canvas leather bag company, but they come in at a much more accessible price point. They make really cool gear and got a really cult-like following, to be honest. So to learn more about either of these bags, just go ahead and watch these videos right here. If you got any questions about any bags in general, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Aaron, this is Nomads Nation, and we'll catch you next time.